What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys another interesting Marvel Rivals video. So, I was playing as Winter Soldier yesterday, just, having some fun. I've only put like 22 minutes into playing him, right? So, I'll show you the statistics of how overall time I put into this dude, right? Like 22 minutes. That's the amount of time I put into him. I played like maybe 2 matches. Okay. Matches played 4. I played 4 matches. 22 minutes. And I ended up playing a match and I literally got 27 and 1. So I see what people mean when they say that Bucky is, he's a beast. They call him like the tank of DPSs or something like that. I was like, what are they talking about? I mean, I definitely see what they mean. Like, this was my overall score, which was funny because I'm like, oh damn. Like, oh damn. I was very surprised on it, but we'll see, and I'll show you guys this. This is pretty fun. Before we fully get all into this, make sure you guys go check out w.gg and use my code TacticalGaming90 for 10% off. If you don't know what W is, they are a zero sugar, non-jitter energy drink supplement company that is all natural. They're made out of fruit and coffee extracts. They have no red dyes, no added sugars. They deliver all around the world, right? And not only do they deliver all around the world, but within the United States, it's up to 7 days. If it's outside the United States, 3 weeks. Not bad. Now, if you're a little leery on the whole, zero sugar, which I don't blame you, try out their starter pack. Their starter pack is $20. So you use my code, TacticalGame90, for 10% off. Click that link. You don't have to worry about spending too much. You get to choose 3 different flavors. You get to alter change the flavors to see which one you want. That way you're not buying a whole entire tub and wasting some money on something that you're not going to like, right? So try them out. You get a shaker, 3 flavors, delivers everywhere. You can get it within a week if you're in the United States. That's not that bad, right? They are some of the best company ever, especially if you're like a lower tier, like streamer, content creator. If like you're brand new to it, you might get lucky and they might sponsor you, give you an affiliate code and all that. That's pretty much what happened with me. I barely have over 1,000 subs. Can't wait until I start getting a little bit more, grow my channel. But yeah, just go into this, like, look at this, like, Bucky's insane. Like, I don't know his moveset, like, whatsoever. And it's been, I don't know how long since the last time I played this dude. So I'm just like, yeah. Also, I messed with my sensitivity, made my sensitivity a little bit better, because my sensitivity kind of, like, sucked. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't good enough. But this is a lot better. This seems a lot better anyway. But yeah, I'm getting used to his moveset. I only played him so many times. It's like, yeah, I just don't really know very well. But he is definitely going to be a character I'm going to try to lord then. I had some fun playing him. He was pretty easy. But at the same time, the way Rivals is going, don't sit there and expect a character to stay the same for too long, especially if you're a tank player. Because if you don't know, get ready for freaking Venom's like swing to get debuffed to the point where it's going to take longer for you to use your swing, which is ridiculous in my opinion. I love how like they give like, certain DPSs more buffs. Like Cyclops and Jean are getting a buff this coming season, and I know why too, because they're getting an X-Men 97 skin at the end of the month. And if you haven't seen that, I released the roadmap earlier on today, so go check that out. But yeah, like just, have fun kicking some butt. But yeah, check out the roadmap video. It shows off all the skins that are coming out. Here again, Jeff is getting a Deadpool skin. A lot of people that were crying racism and saying Rivals doesn't like black people are going to be mad because 2 characters that I know of are getting new Egyptian skins. One Squirrel Girl, and that's later on in the month. And the first one is going to be the Punisher. He's getting some badass looking Anubis skin, looking like some dude from Stargate. If you know Stargate, you're that old. Welcome to the old person club. But yeah, but the thing is, Storm's getting a swimsuit skin, so hell yeah. And, hey, Storm's hot. Now, granted, so many people are crying the racism when it comes to, Black Panther and Storm not getting Egyptian skins because they're black and from Africa. And it's like, well, they're not Egyptian. Now, granted, neither were any of the characters who got Egyptian skins, so, I mean, I can see your point, but it's not because my Rivals is racist towards black people. That's ignorant as shit. Was it properly thought through? No. Should they probably have given, like, you know, a cool Egyptian-style skin to freaking Black Panther or something like that? Yeah. But I bet they're going to do something cool in the next coming season, or seasons, for Storm and for Black Panther. And people forget, Storm and Black Panther have quite a bit of skins compared to some other characters. There's some characters in this game who barely have any. Like, literally barely any. And that is a thing. Like, in my opinion, they do need to kind of balance that out a little bit better when it comes to, like, who gets skins and who doesn't, right? But they are revamping everything. They're constantly changing it. Game's been out slightly over a year now, so, I mean, just give them some time. Things will probably get slightly better. Hopefully, once they actually, you know, fill out the roster to where it's evened out, then they can do proper balancing. That would be awesome for them to do proper balancing. I would love to see something like that. Because you can't really expect proper balancing in this game until DPS, tank, and healer all have the same amount of characters to pick from. Because you can't expect balancing, like true balancing, until that happens. And right now, DPS gross everybody else. Like, you can combine both healer and tank together, and you're equaling out what the DPS role got. So that's kind of unfair that it takes two groups to equal out one. See what I mean? So hopefully they, you know, kind of balance it out. I can't wait for the Hood. He looks phenomenal. He's probably going to be definitely one of my favorite tanks to play, other than like playing at Deadpool, and I usually play Healpool. But definitely going to be one of my favorite characters to play, tank-wise, because he has multiple different shields, multiple different abilities. His ult is awesome. Like, if you haven't seen his ult, if you're an anime fan, he looks like the Gun Devil from Chainsaw Man. Like, almost exactly like that. And I swear, these dudes, because these dudes are roughly around my age, so I see a lot of references from old school stuff a lot of the time, so I kind of love that. Now, with the whole X-Men 97 future skins that are coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if all the X-Men characters who don't have, like, an X-Man skin currently are going to be getting one. Now, that's not going to be everyone, probably, but I could be wrong. That would be pretty awesome if they did something like that, to where it's like, boom, here's, you know, an X-Men skin for, you know, Cyclops, for, I was going to say Jean Grey, but, you know, Phoenix, and, like, everyone else, right? It'd be pretty cool. Because only a few of them have their actual, like, X-Men themed skins from comics and everything, so maybe that's what's going to end up happening, but we shall see on that. But, yeah, that was, very interesting, very fun. I was very surprised on how well I did in that round, considering the fact that, like, I'm first time playing Bucky in forever, and I didn't even choose his thing. I was like, I don't know, I'll just use this. I don't know the good team up with him, but I'm gonna definitely practice as him a little bit. But at the same time, if you know my gameplay, I'm usually playing a tank or playing a healer, because usually people are like triple locking fucking DPS. Now, since the reveal of the Hood, I've seen double to triple tanks. So, yeah. And I'm going to reiterate this again to all you DPS mains, all you insta-lock DPS players who refuse to switch when it comes to trying to win. And this is in comp and in quick match. If you're refusing to switch and it causes the loss of the team because you don't want to join in as another tank or another healer, stay sticking with DPS. Do not take the opportunity from a tank main to play a character that they've been waiting for a long time, because if you don't main as a tank, you have no idea the annoyance of hearing motherfuckers complain that you're playing someone other than Mag or fucking Strange. Okay, and you hear this from in bronze all the way through. It does not matter the rank you're playing. You will run into motherfuckers who will literally say, "Can we have a Mag? Can we have a Doctor Strange? Oh, why are you playing Devil Dino? He's devil dog shit. Oh my god, you should switch. You should switch. Get off of that character. I'm a throw. Like, so annoying. So beyond annoying. And the reason for that is if, now granted, no rivals like devs are watching this, it'd be awesome if y'all are. You need to get your pro and paid content creators in fucking line because it's their rhetoric and the way they treat the community on why the major of the community acts this way, because they get watched by all these people, so they act that way. And not only that, these people act this way because they can't get banned from the game. You need to start doing permabans for motherfuckers who are literally quitting in the middle of a match, and you need to take away the option to quit in comp. That shouldn't be a damn thing. And I mean like them leaving the match in comp. If someone wants to try to quit in comp, that's fine, but at the same time, those people should lose points, not the people who choose not to quit. Because I'm not a quitter. I would gladly lose a match against people who are better than me or who have better team base than me than sit there and like quit like a little baby back bitch. But that's just me, right? So hopefully you all enjoyed that quick little gameplay. I'm gonna like have some fun, maybe record some gameplay. I don't know, might do that. Yeah, just got done doing a short not that long ago with playing as Bucky. So hell yeah. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. Catch me for the next one. Make sure you check out my channel affiliate Dubby and use my code TacticalGamer90 for 10% off. Later, guys.